Of the hour, let's begin with the detailed coverage that we are getting for our viewers in our exclusive news break. Only on Times Now, as we are getting you the extensive Gyanvapi coverage with the factual reporting with the Hindu Petitioners' fresh plea that has now been accessed, where the Hindus' Mahadev defense in Supreme Court that has been pointed out in this petition. The Gyanvapi exempt from 1991 Places of Worship Act does not apply to Gyanvapi. So we are looking at a fresh petition, a fresh angle that is now being put forward in the Supreme Court by the Hindu side.
That's right. The focus has been on the 1991 Places of Worship Act, and the petition that has been filed by the Hindu side now in the Supreme Court is for Gyanvapi to be exempted from this act. Now all eyes are going to be on the Supreme Court. Legal editor Harish Nair joins us with more details on this. Harish, there has been a lot of discussion on the Places of Worship Act and whether or not it applies to Gyanvapi. Now the Hindu petitioners approaching the top court asking them to exempt it.
Yes, good morning, Pratibha. Remember, this was the main plank of even the Masjid petitioners because they had sought, in fact, the quashing of the ongoing proceedings before the Varanasi Civil Court, saying that it's in violation of the Places of Worship Act because the Hindu side seeks to change the religious character of this Gyanvapi Mosque. So, interestingly, the Hindu side also, in its reply, has in fact relied on the very same Places of Worship Act. They go on to say, in fact, the reply filed by the 5 women Hindu devotees through Advocate Vishnu Jain says that the Places of Worship Act 1990 is not applicable to this particular Gyanvapi complex because it comes under the Ancient Monument and Archaeological Act and Findings Act 1958, so which is exempt from the Places of Worship Act 1991. So, and the second point they say is that before the Supreme Court decides on the masjid sites, the Anjuman Intizamiya Masjid's petition seeking quashing of the proceedings pending in Varanasi court, the Supreme Court should examine the religious character of this disputed structure, that is the Gyanvapi Mosque. Right. And number 3, the very important point, the Hindu side says that this particular petition issue before the Varanasi Civil Court and the Supreme Court is not on change of ownership or character, but only seeking permission to pray, permission to worship the idols and murals engraved on the western wall of the Gyanvapi Mosque and also the basement, so which has been ongoing. So once again, the Places of Worship Act will not be hit because the Places of Worship Act says maintain status quo as on 15th August 1947. Absolutely. And they say, they contend, that's a very, very important point. They contend that even on 15th August 1947, Hindus were praying on that western wall and they were worshipping and doing puja of Ma Sringar Gauri Devi, Lord Ganesha, Lord Vishnu and Nandi and Lord Hanuman. So this is a very important point raised by the Hindu side. They say
a new
that
angle that we are looking at as far as the petition that is now being filed from the Hindu side. It remains to be seen because it is at 3 p.m. today when the Supreme Court will be taking up the matter. Harish, please stay on with us. आशुतोष भी हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं। तो आशुतोष, अगर हम और पिटिशंस की बात करें तो क्योंकि वो वाराणसी कोर्ट में भी दायर होनी थी, कल नहीं हो सकी क्योंकि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सीधे तौर पे हॉल्ट लगा दिया था, कहा था कि तब तक कोई मामला सामने नहीं आएगा, वाराणसी कोर्ट में भी टेकअप नहीं होगा जब तक सुप्रीम कोर्ट सामने ना लाए और कंटिन्यू ना करे हियरिंग। तो सारी पिटिशंस जितनी हैं आप उन्हें एक बार हमें विस्तार से बता सकते हैं कि क्या क्या मुद्दे हैं जो आज शायद लिया जाए आफ्टर द सुप्रीम कोर्ट हियरिंग टेक्स प्लेस?
और देखिए, उसमें प्रमुख रूप से जो 2 मुद्दे हैं, जो याचिकाएं हैं, उसमें सबसे पहली याचिका जो सीता साहू और मंजू व्यास, इसके साथ साथ रेखा पाठक की ओर से दायर की गई थी, जिसमें ये कहा गया था कि जहां पर
आशुतोष आप बने रहिए हमारे साथ।